Hello and welcome to Talks with Teads. We're at the New York Auto Show today, and with me is Rachael Zaluzec. She's the Chief Marketing Officer of Volkswagen. Rachael, thank you for your time today.
Thank you for having me.
Let's start with you. Tell us a little bit about your background and what led you to your current role at Volkswagen.
Well, I've been with Volkswagen for quite some time in different roles. I actually, interestingly enough, started in human resources, working directly with our employees, really helping them kind of grow their careers throughout the organization. But my true passion, honestly, in the front end was always with our customers. So after I left my time in human resources, I went into customer relations. I was there for a number of years and worked not only directly with customers, but also building out customer journeys and the whole digital customer approach. Ultimately, that led me to where I am today, which is not just caring for our customers, which I still do, but messaging to them, to the customers who own a Volkswagen, to keep that relationship between us, and to invite new customers to join the brand.
So if we talk about Volkswagen and the brand, which brand element, I would say, of Volkswagen turns curiosity into consideration for customers if it comes to Volkswagen?
Well, particularly in the US, Volkswagen is an intentional decision, right? We don't blend. We don't look like every other vehicle. We don't drive like every other vehicle. And that's what makes it so distinctive to be to drive one of these beautiful products. So it's the performance, but it's also the distinct styling that once we pique somebody's interest with it and we get them in the vehicle, absolutely it converts all the time.
Okay. So it's product, definitely, and it's performance.
It's performance, and by product, I mean just the design and the personality. Not only the brand personality, but it comes through in the product as well by being distinctive and unique and just a little bit unconventional.
How is VW using like digital storytelling? Like digitization is important and to keep customers' attention when they might, let's say, bouncing between 20 different touch points in their customer journey.
Well, Volkswagen is, by its nature, a people-centric brand. So we start with, whether it's a analog journey or a digital journey, it always has to have people first and have people at the core. So when we do that storytelling, yes, telling about our products and our features, but talking about who drives a Volkswagen and what drives them, that's what stops your scroll. That's what draws you in and then lets you learn more about what's the brand's point of view, what's the brand's value proposition, and how does that fit in with their lives and their lifestyles?
So brand loyalty has been tested as consumers switch to electric as well, right? So what is the secret sauce to keep like long-term combustion engine clients loyal to VW when it comes to first EV for them?
I think there are two things that are important when it comes to, one, converting from an ICE engine to an EV, but also retaining in the brand. First and foremost is education. Customers appreciate what they can trust. They appreciate what they can understand. So as somebody's maybe experimenting or they're curious with their first EV, helping them understand that the barriers to entry are not huge. What's accessible to them? How does the product work differently? And how is it really not all that different from what they're familiar with? That breaks down that initial concern that someone has. Then the next piece is, again, remaining authentically to the brand. Even though the powertrain is different, the brand is the same. So we still have those winks, those Easter eggs, those different unique design elements that make a Volkswagen a Volkswagen. That's that comfort level that we bring to our customers who say, okay, even though it drives a little bit different, even though it's a plug and not a pump, it's still a brand that I trust. It's still a product I can trust.
And how is like digitalization and ICE supporting that, right? So the proximity to clients, the personalization, while keeping this brand heritage alive. So how do you level out these two things in your day-to-day work?
It has to be a balance. Because we want to take advantage of all of the technology. Of course, everybody wants to take advantage of the technology that's available throughout everywhere in our landscape, everywhere in our lives. But using it intelligently, using it to help make your experience better, not necessarily just to make your experience more efficient, because that's where I think customers stop to say, no, that's about you, not about me. So we want to still make it about the customer, still make it about the product and enhancing the experience and not just being faster to the decision point.
You've been with Volkswagen family for long, as you told us in the beginning. What is the one thing about the VW driver, I would say, that is steadily exactly the same as you started your career?
And that's actually probably the thing that keeps me in
Yeah.
Volkswagen and has kept me here for so long is our drivers are passionate.
Yeah.
Our drivers are decisive. They're curious. They take agency over their lives. They want to make a decision to do something that maybe just a little bit different from what everybody else is doing.
Yeah.
And is maybe just a little step above in terms of performance, in terms of feel, in terms of wanting to take control.
Mm-hmm.
That is what has been about a Volkswagen driver since my first day. It's what attracted me to the brand. It's what keeps me here, and it's what we hope brings so many more people to the brand here soon.
Rachel, thank you very much for your time. It's a busy New York Auto Show for you, and all the best with Volkswagen.
Thank you. Always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thanks.